Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. Oh, wow. I'm just looking at where we are. We've got so much Janáček. I'm so excited to be talking about these. They've been sitting in a row for such a long time, and it's just delightful to pull them out and go through with you. So what do we got? Well, you're going to find some remarkable things that you probably didn't even know existed. First, the Macropolis case. In the old Superfon recording, the Prague National Chorus and Orchestra under Bohumil Gregor, who was a rather starchy, stiff conductor, actually, but he was pretty probably at his best on the opera stage. The cast is Libusha Prilova as Marty. Albert Gregor is Ivo Zidek. He's pretty well known. Vitek is Rudolf Vonasek. Christina, his daughter, is Helena Tatarmushkova. She was in a bunch of these things, Mushkova was. And they've got, let's see, Yaroslav Prus is oh my God, Przemysl Kochi. And Victor Kochi, they're either brothers or sons. His son is a tenor. Maybe it really is his son. Victor Kochi. Dr. Kolinati is Karl Berman. Well, he's well known. And there's some other people. There's another charwoman. We talked about the charwoman already in the Macaris Janáček Macropolis case recording. So anyway, it's well sung. It's authentic, I suppose. The orchestra is not fabulous. You know the overture. The overture is you hear the timpani going chung 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 chung. Here all you hear is cellos and basses going da 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 da. It's like, where are the timpani? What's going on? Where's the? If you learned this opera from the Macaris Decca recording with the Vienna Philharmonic, this will come as a bit of a shock. But it is nonetheless an authentic, how should I say, a genuine staged performance with a sense of ensemble. And of course the opera is just wonderful. When was this recorded? Let's find out, shall we? What we've got, let's see, what's this? Is the libretto? Is this the libretto? I have no idea. These were beautifully packaged. You had extensive notes, double booklets with the libretto, one with notes. I really, they just don't do it like this anymore. That's why I hang on to these. They were beautifully produced. Let's see, 19, design commentary, editor, translations. Doesn't say what year this thing was recorded. That's interesting. Maybe it says on the disc itself. 1966. So there you go. Yeah, I thought so. So, early stereo Superfon, but it's okay. I mean, it's not terrible. The Macaris kind of set a new standard for the opera, the Decca recording. So there you go. Then we've got this Telarc mid-price reissue, Bartók Concerto for Orchestra and Janáček Sinfonietta with Previn and the Los Angeles Philharmonic. Remember this? These are actually very good performances. Previn's LA tenure was characterized by, it was later Previn. He'd slowed down, he'd gotten heavier. But there were some splendid recordings that were made. I mean, they weren't as fast as his earlier ones with the LSO, but they were very well played and very well recorded. And I like these performances, both of them. I really do. And the Sinfonietta is surprisingly beefy and raw and exciting. It really is. It's measured to a degree, but it's not stiff. It's not like Zell, stiff, So, this was fun. That was really fun. Then we've got the Gregor Cunning Little Vixen. Here it is with, do I have to go through these again? Oh my God. Okay, Zdenek Krupa and the wife and the owl, the wife of the forest. He's the forester, Zdenek is. His wife is Yaroslava Prochazkova. I think I did that. Prochazkova. And Jan Hlovsa is the schoolmaster, and nobody cares about these. The vixen is Helena Tatarmushkova. She's a good singer. She really was. She always was. So that's nice to have. And, it's a long, big list of singy people, Again, the Prague National Chorus and Orchestra. The edition is not text, because the text did not exist in the 60s when these things were made. Well, this was recorded in 1970, and it won the Grand Prix du Disque in 1974, and the Golden Disc of Nippon Columbia in Japan in 74, and another art festival of Tokyo thing, and it's a good performance. And oh, what a beautiful opera. It's lovely. But some of the scoring is touched up a bit. That's what they did back in the day. Then there's this lovely disc on BIS of the Berlin Philharmonic Wind Quintet doing Reicha's Quintet in E-flat major, Martineau's Sextet for piano and winds, Reicha's three pieces for Cor Anglais and Wind Quartet. It's 18 minutes. And these are big suckers. Reicha was so interesting. And then Janáček's Melody, the wind sextet, along with his March of the Bluebirds, which was incorporated into Melody. It's the thing that goes, that little marchy thing. And very, very good performances and wonderful sonics. A lovely, lovely disc. You put this under R for Reicha or M for Martineau or J for Janáček and somewhere like that. And then there's this very interesting disc of chamber music as well. Janáček's Fairy Tale for cello and piano, Pohádka, which is a wonderful work. It's only 12 minutes long. But, the thing about Janáček is that because his music is so jumpy and so full of, ostinati and things like that, the 12 minutes of Janáček, it's like dog years. It's like 2 hours of any other composer because it's all just so packed with incident and with movement, so I don't worry about that. Then you've got the Martineau Cello Sonata No. 2, Variations on a Theme of Rossini for cello and piano. Those are both Martineau. And then Miroslav Kabelach. Oh, he's such a good composer. He wrote a cello sonata, Opus 9. Begins with a Passacaglia. Remember that Mystery of Time is a Passacaglia for orchestra. Then a Fantasia, Scherzo, and Finale, Allegro Energico. A very well thought out, beautifully written work that's fun to listen to. So this is nice. This is with Tomasz Jamnik, cello, and Ivo Kahanek, piano. There they are, looking just like they're having the time of their lives, right? Never mind. So a little chamber music, a little something different in the Janáček world. I've used Janáček as kind of a dumping ground for collections of Czech chamber music and things like that, because he's a good place to dump, can I tell you? And finally, last but not least, the classic old 1954, recorded in 53, Jennifer, with vintage Czech people, Benno Blachut, the famous Czech tenor, as Latza, Ivo Zidek, Esteva, grandmother Buria, nobody cares, and her name is unpronounceable. Well, I'll do it anyway. Milada, oh my God, Chadikovachova. Yeah, Chadikovachova, that's her name. And let's see, who's Jennifer? Stepanka Jelinkova is Jennifer. And these are classic Czech singers, the sonics. It's like murky mono. Not terrible, but, murky mono on Superphone. And it's just nice to have this Prague National Theatre Chorus and Orchestra under Jaroslav Fogel, who was, the Janáček scholar of his day, and knew the music as well as anybody. So that's very good to have. And that's enough of Janáček for today, I think. Even if I don't do that many discs, they seem to take a little longer because it's Janáček. I tell you, it's like dog years, You get more bang for your buck when you talk about Janáček than just about any other composer. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.